So, I'd like to welcome you guys back to my craptastic presentation of Bastion, where I try to follow along a narrator's story, cannot block to save my life still, and we try to figure out what happened to a land and why everyone turned into dust and why Judgment Judgment Day came and went. Okay. So, apparently the old man and a guy got into a heated argument, and basically I have to be stuck collecting more crystals. Fun. Back to it. Speaking of gathering all the crystals, gotta wait another, 2 or 3 months for the remastered version of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles to come out. I'm like, oh, come on. Okay. Enough yapping and complaining. Let's go, advance the plot.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
Okay. Where do I want to go? Oh, right. Any other things I really want to check out before heading out? Tonic. One extra life. Can't go wrong with an extra life. Okay, chance to crit. Okay, block speed up. It's just, I'm gonna be reckless and I'm gonna die a lot. So, why not go out guns blazing? Let me upgrade my spear. So, inside the city's largest outpost. It's like a city, not like urban combat, so really thought about just going guns blazing. Let's go loud. Just hoping I'm not at any of this.
Know how Celandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Ooh, a carbine.
It might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The Grand Rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can keep the kid alive. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all blown over with things of calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Ow!
The lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
That freaking hurt. Well, on a train ride. At least the closest thing to it that we can get.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere.
Just take a cautious step. Good riddance.
The place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Ceylonian War.
Hey, Matt. Shoddy upgrade +1. Ooh. Yeah, go back to Mario 64.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Was it an old resistance route? Why did I do that?
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
See if there's anything else I can grab. That crystal. Grab the crystal.
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? while choking on swamp weed. Peckers trying to prick you in the eye. Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Yeah, because I can't see crap right now. Okay, carbine upgrade. Cool.
But then at last, it's the end of the line. You'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company at the radio station waiting for him. Not just another wallflower, pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham! When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. The only words the kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do?
Nothing.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf. Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wondered just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Secret skill. Wider variety. Don't really have much in terms of inventory, so let's do trap snare.
The arsenal's complete in case we need protection.
Mobilize foes in the user's vicinity.
That's a lot of guns for just one kid, but he can hold his own. The shards are getting harder to find. That's Trigger Hill, where the Army's elite became the finest marksmen in the land.
Might as well just...
Prosper Bluff. Fine view up there. The city to the west, and to the east, the wild unknown.
I'll give these vineyards a try.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylonia's brushers practice at Camp Dunce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike. It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dunce. They said they made you weak.
Alright.
The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike. Sometimes the course was brutal. Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment. You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs. To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
Let's try that again.
The brushers were Ceylonia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters.
It's got a draft. Not that I want.
Prep for the course, the brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted. There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way. Did all right at Camp Bouncy. You got to go to the wilds.
I got that out of the way. Maybe just once.
No risk of culvert cauldron ever erupting again, they used to say. Guess they were wrong.
The frickin' volcano.
Ceylonia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylonian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. The kid ain't bad, but the Triggers were better.
Be 5 seconds, huh? I just need the reload perk and I think that'll be fine.
His ears must be ringing after all that shooting.
That's sweet tinnitus.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
No.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
There's no other entries for Bastion. maybe you were playing Transistor?
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
Okay.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
This place nothing like that.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
You're gonna need another weapon.
Place is inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. After all, when we look down inside Culprit Cauldron,
Yeah, that's why I didn't do enough last time. Trashing the scenery.
saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bar. The kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. Cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. You don't shed any tears for him, though.
Happy Thanksgiving.
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
I didn't find anything from here. Huh. I didn't
But
pay
all the
attention.
fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight. They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes.
One more unique kind of creature, and that's another 1,000. Beat 10 or more foes in a single based shot. Okay. 3 foes at once with the bow. Oh, 70 damage, huh? Beat us with a single power shot from an extreme range.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. be finished, but our part is far from over.
5 weapons to level 3, huh? Okay. 20 foes with 1 continuous attack without taking damage. Oh. Use a foe with a thrust and quickly finish it with a throw. 12 bullets on a single foe without missing. Okay. Reach level 5. Single structure in the Bastion. Overcome the trial of the gods. Survive a trip to who knows where with at least 1 shrine idol activated. Oh. Yeah, who knows where being the... I wanna see. This was the who knows where pipe. 1 idol, huh? Shall have vengeance and throws of defeat. Is it like they're more aggressive the closer they are to dying, or do they all self-destruct? I wonder.
Wouldn't have thought to bring a bellows to a shootout, but it just might work. That's the way to make every shot count. Even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape. We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan. If you want to master the art of the firearm, then the place to go is Trigger Hill.
I messed that up.
Through that course like it was nothing.
Nailed it. Easy peasy.
The Ceylandian army would have recruited him in a flash. Grady incinerators where we sent off all our trash to be burned or be eaten by the wilds.
Attacks ignore armor. Oh, that's fun.
At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around.
Two. What I need?
The Triggers, my brothers, bravest men I ever knew.
2,000 for 5 level 3 weapons. 2. I kinda don't really need that. Oh man. Well.
Now he can shoot that fang repeater all day long. Points just don't get any sharper than that. The inspiration. A forge can fashion anything.
Cool. Survive a trip to who knows where with at least one shrine.
Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelandia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire.
+60, huh?
You'd almost think those peckers like getting cooked. On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin.
What? Let's try this. Fuel generation plus.
Know how we kept the city clean? We put all our trash in the Grady Incinerator. Peckers that flock together were easy pickings.
Oh my god, Lee! Oh, right, I could just walk through the bricks.
Keeping the incinerator clean was a paying job, but not a pleasant one.
Ah, 72, huh? Damn near all of them.
Wasn't any other way to teach those peckers some respect.
Cool.
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
Maybe to not have a big chunk of bird crap on it. I don't know, I don't really play this game to have smart aleck
Arrived
responses.
just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick. The cinders kept the city good and warm, made it thrive. The city, its riches nothing but fragments now. A solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice. Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you. Ever see a kid with a musket and a fire bellows? Bit of a disturbing sight. He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Oh, this is who knows where.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this. What's he thinking? Let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylania. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. Mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Lost no train of thought there. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Ah, shit. These guys.
To take him to a family den to meet a father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. The young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language. Her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
One day that was gonna build that city on a hill.
What am I supposed to do on that?
Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill.
But the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
We'll be there before too long. Gonna build that wall up to the sky.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tazzle terminals.
Wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
But now you got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand. The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her. When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
I gotta do that with. Well, I'm almost there. Yeah. Trapper Snare was really the wrong choice for that. Maybe for the pipe one, sure, but... not for who knows where.
Not much left of Mount Zan nowadays. It's like a cross between a zoo and a prison break.
Maybe try just killing all the ones in this center field first before I go for the boxes. Okay, I get the point.
Through all of them in a flash.
Cool. Oh, that was it. Just charge the center and knock it all out. Okay.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
Two more proving grounds. Get that other one. Not that one. Slinger range.
Just 'cause you're fast don't mean you gotta be reckless.
500, huh? And the game crashed. Fun, isn't it? At least I got that out of the way. It did. Thankfully. Want to try this one more time. Now the pike one, I kind of have to come up with a good path. This one, I just hope I don't have to worry about. What am I doing? I can auto aim. This is auto aim. Oh. I thought it was on B. It's on X. Okay. I just have to sit here and press fire. I really don't even have to aim. All I have to do is just listen for the exact cue and then button mash X. This controller I have is not that mash friendly. Oh, the game went out of focus. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. Maybe not this one. This is just like... have a trigger finger and you win. I don't think I'm doing that right.
He put some finishing touches on the business end of that thing.
7 seconds, huh? Let's retry it.
Takes a careful touch to rattle those bones like that.
What did I miss? Opening targets? Or the last one?
Decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Yeah, I fell at the opening, that's why. take 6. One more and I get the...
The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the shingle.
One more I get, one more moment. One more proving ground.
I can barely believe he's come this far. Never could ask for a song.
Health tonics fully restore health plus 2 health tonic capacity. That sounds actually pretty enticing. One more level. Figures it's a good time to put his 2 favorite firearms to the test. Maybe not the carbine. Maybe not the bow either. Can't rightly call Mount Zan a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. Seriously, just knock him out.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. They even dragged their children into this.
Whoa!
Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Okay.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. There's only one kind of mercy left these days. the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves. Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's game, not just ours.
I can't fine-tune this. Why exactly? Unless it's one of those, aim with a mouse or bust.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
This wasn't a total loss. Yeah,
We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square. You don't need to keep tangling with all those things. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I am not laying out there with no health bottles to die like that. I'm sorry.
We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
But no.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective. The slingers, the wilds were their calling. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, as long as we have that. Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? The truth is, I don't want to know. You need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Gain some health by countering. Gain some health by striking. Just... Okay, attack to absorb, except health potions are gonna be crap. I can understand that. Oh! Yeah. 15% damage resist, huh?
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon. Well, if you can't burn it, you can always blow it to Mother on high, right? That mortar's gonna leave a lasting impression. Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right? The secret to how we built Caelondia so tall and proud lies in Burstone Quarry. Boundless Bay used to be a weapons test and dry dock. Ain't never been this dry, though. Caelondia's armada was a glorious sight, and our ship's mortars were unstoppable. At Boundless Bay, our Navy put those mortars through a rigorous inspection. Had to use squirts to simulate explosive impact on the surface of the sea. Galleon skippers needed to be patient, needed to fire at just the right times. Sounds like the kids' mortar's in tip-top shape.
$80 casualties, huh?
Too bad about the armada, but at least one of those mortars survived. The skippers delivered us from the motherland. Been meaning to put up some guardrails.
And the game crashed again. Fun. Does this have to be a recurring theme? Oh, he crashes trying to go to a proving grounds, not any place else. I wonder why. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. And then my tablet kind of nearly bricked itself. I think the battery system just went nuts and wrecked the whole OS. I tried to do a factory reset and you couldn't even do that correctly. Tried to do the, oh yeah, we're gonna try to do all these updates, please don't turn off your tablet, then it just freaked out. I'm guessing it's because of all the rapid temperature changes I probably put it to. Doesn't like being out in the cold in my backpack, probably. Wasn't the case last year, but this year I'm like, ugh. But yeah, 5 years, I backed up everything. It's on my tower or on my laptop, so not a complete loss, and I'm gonna have it replaced by the new year anyway. Yeah, I think it really was open up the battery. I'm gonna go. I really need to get one of those flatheads that can pop tablet cases open, because probably the one where they have to put that insulating material in. But yeah, it's just getting a phone and a tablet upgrade. Well, I'm probably not gonna get a tablet through my cell network. Just get a standalone one and tether it to my cell. Let's try this again. Is the operating system
You had to be
updates
crazy to want to swim in Boundless Bay.
are dead. Do I really want to burn another $300 doing that? I set this up wrong.
You could almost see the fireworks over Boundless Bay.
Bombardment! And, this actually does look like a nice watery place. I just wish I didn't have to view this through yellow or amber tinted sunglasses sometimes. Well, that makes 7 proving grounds.
Good thing we got to that mortar before the beasts of the wild learned how to use it. The dynasty, to the families of the city, all reunited.
And that's 5,000 fragments. That's actually pretty good. Of course, I want to get like the last secret skills. I either have to buy them, or try to pass the last 4 places. Double. Ugh. Well, because as per always, I can't block for shit. Ten foes with a single well-placed shot. I think I've run out of places where I could shoot squirts. Well, there goes that opportunity. Okay. One extra life, because I always died at least once on these runs. Either because I forget to heal, or I do something completely boneheaded. I don't even... Is Lifeline... Maybe? But I am digging the Ware whiskey, though.
Bow and bellows make a strange and fearsome team.
Linear piercing and up close armor. Three foes with a single well-timed power shot. I believe I could do that. So throw the thrust and quickly finish it with a throw.
Arrows like that can practically find their own way.
Even more damage. Huh. Oh, man. .25 critical hit chance, plus 150 critical hit damage. And I do like ignoring armor.
Now the weight of the world behind us every swing.
I like it. One mastered weapon. Let's see. Draw speed. +1. Plus 100% damage and 2 target piercings. I think I can deal with that. It's a quarry. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need my hammer.
Imagine everything you need to build a city like Caelondia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails. Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nested in those rocks. But there was even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Cool.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Suck on that.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a different weapon.
the Ura hated anything above ground. Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones we know as cores. A single core can keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use.
You know, for a place like this, probably could have brought the mine. No. Why am I thinking the word mine layer? I should be saying flamethrower.
Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Monkey's head. This big fat monkey did his own food. So was a kid. You never could get stubborn old monkey to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
Boom. That's the one thing I kind of like about the distraction.
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you.
Something ahead will.
Because my countrymen will.
Oh, that whole storyline and who knows where makes a whole lot of sense now.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl. Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong was running out of those holes, and it's eating away this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help. Our baby pecker, he don't make it. Our little squirt, he don't make it.
Everybody's dead.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the Calamity. It was Caelondia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story.
To come back triumphant. This is a freaking.
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The Masons, we built the city strong. Now there's only two of us. The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard. The Sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild.
Post endgame, I have no idea what the hell I want to do for it. At least, I believe I should be.
Gods are gonna help. Garmouth. Messia.
Foes shall regenerate from any injury. Huh. That one doesn't sound as bad if you have something with sustained damage. But I haven't really gotten the hint of what does sustained damage. Especially if it's going to be those foes that just deflect attacks on a whim. Or you have to wait for a window to open. I'm not very fond of that.
I worry for him. Just don't care to show it. The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way. Brisendra Gate used to lead down to the terminals. Now it leads up to the stars.
Well, I don't know. I don't really feel like continuing. Well, on that sour note, I'd like to say thank you guys for coming by and watching me take this on in a very craptastic manner. I don't even think we're even close to endgame. How much of the map is still here? Won't be surprised it's like, oh yeah, there's one more shard. But guess what? We have the entire eastern side of the land to go through. Man. Oh no. just don't know. I mean, I have enjoyed this game so far, but yeah, given how much of the map I think is left, I am gonna be going in a bunch of I'm gonna be saying a bunch of oh shit statements. Just yeah, because I don't even speedrunning this. I'd have to come in with a plan, and assuming all of the enemy formations are pre-made, then yeah, it's just a question of okay, what's the most optimal build I can run with? Marathoning this. Yeah, given the set-piece nature of this game, and also the fact that I kind of flailed around like an idiot on some of these proving grounds, not knowing that, oh yeah, if I want to get the fragment bonus, just 7 of them will do. I think I'd be fine with that. Unfortunately, just to get the scrolls, yeah, I'd have to do these 4, and it's just called come up with a plan. That one, learn how to block. Did my controller just freeze out on me? Oh no, the game went out of focus. Alright. This one is just plot a path and don't mess it up. This one is just get a controller that actually supports rapid fire. I think this is the one for that. But, yeah. I don't think I can continue on. Man. Guess I can replay any of these if I want, but... Yep, the little squirt died, bird died, everything that's like last of their species or something rare that I could have grabbed. Yep, they're all dead. Damn shame. I got nothing. Have a good night.